Hey everyone, welcome into 1of1 Sports Cards YouTube channel. Thank you for joining. I'm going to be doing a quick audio test. Give me 1 second. Sure we got good to go. Wow, loud tonight. Okay, so tonight we do 2 boxes of Donruss Optic. Should be a fun break. Welcome in everyone. Hold on, I'm still getting organized here. And one of these days I'm going to have like this really neat setup where I have like 8 screens and I can just see everything. It's just a big old laboratory of studio and green screens. That probably won't. But anyways, we have James Palmer first in the house tonight, followed by Shalani. Got Rebel in the house. Zach is here watching this in the Yankees game. I actually just did check on the scores. I see my boy, my early pick for Cy Young, is pitching a shutout again in the 6th inning. Mr. Shane, don't call me Justin Bieber. Frankie Lindor hit a home run, I think, as well. So we've got Cleveland up 2-0. Surprisingly, Baltimore is hanging with the Yankees. So, Zach, yes, you are going to have to watch that. Pack Rat, we are giving away the Pete Alonso tonight to anyone that is in the break. So if you're in the break, you automatically are entered for a chance to win the Pete Alonso. That is a rookie card. It is from Topps Heritage 2019. It is a mint 9. Frank W., what's going on? Thank you for joining in the stream. So the other big news in the baseball world, which sucks for my team, even though my team, with the way they've been playing, they weren't going anywhere anyways. Mike Trout is officially on paternity list. My guess is he won't come back for the rest of the season, but we'll see how long. I think his wife is due. The 3rd. And so it makes sense that he's going to go into that week and be with his wife. I don't blame him. I've got kids. So Woodruff for Cy Young, that's a pick. Bieber after, in fact, let's look up. I'm going to look at the box score here real quick. I want to see how many Ks Bieber has. So let's see if I can find that out real quick. But here's the box. So yeah, with the Indians, I'm picking Bieber. Yeah, Bieber's got another 8 strikeouts. So in 2 starts, he's already up to 22 strikeouts, and he's probably not done pitching tonight if it's the 6th. So my pick right now for Cy Young in the American League is going to be Mr. Shane Bieber. So anyways, we are breaking 2 Donruss Optic boxes tonight. And the neat thing about this break is everyone that is in break 1 is obviously in. It's one break. It's 2 boxes. However, it's going to feel like 2 breaks because we're going to randomize teams for the first box. Then we're going to randomize teams for the second box. And then on top of that, for box 1, we will do a Topps 206. This is wave 2. So we'll do Topps 206 for wave 2. But it's going to look like this. Break 2 is going to go like this. Or break 1 is going to go like that, and this will be break 2. So we'll do this box for break 1. So whatever teams are in here, if you get any of the teams, that'll include break 1. And then, of course, we're going to do the Pete Alonso giveaway. It should be a fun break. Probably won't take too long, so we can go back to watching baseball and all of that. So, Pack Rat, can you enter the giveaway even if you are not in the break? No, this is for people that are in the break only. It's not every day where you just give away a Pete Alonso mint 9. So it is for people that are in the break only. Jared Patterson, what's going on? Yankees are winning 5-4. Oh, so the Tarps are on the field. Yeah, we got rain here. That probably is going to end up being a final because I think that rain stretches all the way to Ohio, Zach. And the trash can emoji, I did add it since last week. So we have Zach and San Antonio Chris with the trash can. And then can we put a Joe Kelly pouty face next? That would be amazing. So the Joe Kelly story is funny because it's so polarizing. You have some people that go, what a jerk. You have other people that are saying he is the hero of 2020. My personal opinion, I don't know. I think Joe Kelly's doing that to get his name in the news because he's average at best. But it would make a lot more sense with him pulling all those antics if he was actually on that Dodgers team back when they got beat. I get that he was on the Red Sox team when they may have cheated, but that is a completely different, at the same time, the Red Sox were probably cheating too, so it's kind of like the pot calling the kettle black. So you can shoot a lot of holes in his story. I think he was doing it for the antics, and I think he was doing it probably for the good of his team, to get his team riled up and to get the other team riled up. But I also think it was probably more self-serving to get his name in the news than anything. That's my personal opinion. But as I have said on plenty of streams before, and I've said it in chats, I do think that the Astros, look, I get it. Maybe a lot of people were cheating. Yeah. Well, the difference is you got caught. And the question about cheating or when you do anything else is, can you handle the downside? Because at this point it's called, hey, other people may have been cheating. They weren't stupid enough to get caught. You got caught. So you deserve everything that is coming your way. And that's just how I feel about it. That may be because I have a team that I root for in the AL West, but I agree with what Mike Trout said. Real easy to hit when you know which pitch is coming. So anyways, so with Joe Kelly, it seems a little self-serving. And so anyways, that's my take on the Astros is, yeah, there's probably a lot of people cheating. The only difference is, my dad and my grandpa actually used to tell that stuff, give that line to me is, hey, if you're going to cheat, if you're going to steal, you better be smart and you better have a good memory, because when you get caught, that means you were dumb enough to get caught. You're not a criminal until you get caught. And the difference between people that don't get caught and people that do is the people that do aren't very smart. And then my dad would always say, so the question is how smart you are. And I wouldn't go to Vegas with that bet. So anyways, so here's what we'll do tonight. I think what we'll do first, let's see, who do we all have in here? There are a ton of people streaming tonight. I did notice that. So we'll probably won't have as many people as we might normally have. I think Jabs was still streaming his throwback Thursday thing. I know the virtual, I don't know if you guys caught any of the virtual. I watched about 30 minutes of that last night and had to stop. It was terrible. But there's a lot of people watching that. I know that. That's from what's his name? Jeff, the one, Jeff, the guy that can't pronounce a lot of obvious players' names, but apparently knows everything about sports card investing. So, but he literally does not know how to pronounce half the names on his top 5 cards. And when I was watching yesterday, it was his first special guest, his special guest dealer. And when the guy went on there and he had a Jake Arrieta card, and I think it was a relic or something, but he called him Jake Arrieta. I said, these people have no idea what they're, I get that some names are kind of hard, but Jake Arrieta, it's kind of like, yeah, if you watch any baseball in the last 5 years, you know who Jake Arrieta is. So when he called him Jake Arrieta, I was like, okay, I'm out. I can't watch this anymore. So anyways, yeah, Zach, I am hoping for another hot box as well. Jaffa's in the house. Jaffa, how you doing? Ken's Cardboard's in the house. Thank you, everyone, for joining. So here's what we'll do. Not sure if we have everyone here yet. Kind of waiting on Teresa. I think we have Kyle here. James is here. Urban. Have I seen Urban yet? I haven't seen Urban yet. Yeah, Zach, reading up on your comment, you are right that, getting an 8-game suspension, that's 13% of the season. Give me a break. The suspension should be prorated too, but Shalani's here. Do we have Jersey? I don't see Jeff V yet. I don't see Clark Sports. Clark Sports Cards, are you here? Clark's got 4 spots in this break. I kind of want to make sure. We do have Teresa. So Teresa says, I would love a Joe Kelly pouty face. Okay, so Joe Kelly pouty face is the next emoji. I think I unlocked the next emoji at, the first one gets unlocked at 2 subscribers. I think it's 5. We don't have a lot of, I haven't done a video. I've been so busy doing a room remodel that I have not been making a lot of videos the last couple weeks. I am turning a toddler playroom into a classroom, being that my kids may never go back to school again, and I got to pretend like I have a PhD in teaching. So Teresa is here. Yeah, one guy I was watching said Robert Maris and didn't even realize he messed up. Yeah, I watched a little bit of that. Clark Sports Cards is here. Okay, so here's what we'll do, guys. We're going to get into it. So this is going to be break 2. So I'm going to put this on top. Do this for now. Okay, so remember, in the Topps 206, that's going to be for this is going to be included in the first box. But the first thing we're going to do, so here's how this works. I'm bringing back the PSA giveaway. I used to do them a lot, but then you start giving up a lot of PSA cards and you go, I don't know that I should be doing that all the time. But anyways, this one is going to be a 2019 Topps Heritage Pete Alonso. It is a Mint 9 rookie card. So here's how this works, and Jeff will appreciate this. We're bringing back the Wheel of Death. So for every spot that you buy, you get 1 entry. So there's 30 entries total. You get 1 entry into this giveaway. And what we'll do is we will spin the Wheel of Death, and it is the last man standing. And that'll allow some time for some other people to get in here. Urban's got 4 spots in this break. So, and speaking of Urban, there he is. So Urban, thank you for joining in tonight. So here's what we'll do, guys. We are going to spin the Wheel of Death. And whoever is the last man or woman standing at the end of the wheel wins the Pete Alonso. So I have actually already put everyone's name in. Let me do this. I do have music going and everything. Let me turn that down. Okay, so everyone's name is in here. I've kind of randomized them up, but I'm going to randomize them some more. Let me pull chat up so I can kind of follow along with that. Oh, yeah. A little so we can see the whole wheel. Okay. So this does get a little bit dramatic or monotonous depending on how you look at it, but this will allow everyone to get in. So as you can see, we've got everyone's names on here. Your name may be in here more than once. If you bought 2, 3, 4 spots, it's in there that many times. Last man standing wins. Let's go ahead and spin. I'll shuffle it every once in a while. So away we go. Oh, and every time I do this, chat is going to disappear. So let me pull up chat on my phone. Hold on. So our first name off the board is going to be Clark Sports Cards. However, Clark, you do have 3 more instances, I believe. So we will spin again, and I got to get over to YouTube. Give me 1 second here so I can actually see. Well, this is spinning. Okay, boy, Clark, that was 2 in a row. I apologize, but you still have 2 more chances, so you are not out of it yet. So here we go, round 3, and I'll give it a quick shuffle after this. And hold on, I'm trying to get chat pulled up and spin this wheel at the same time. Okay, this one is going to be Jeff V. Jeff V, yes. Okay, so we're removing Jeff. I think he has 1 more on here. Let's give it a quick shuffle. I don't know how many times that was, but that's how we'll shuffle it. Oh, yeah, Zach, that's right. You did want one labeled as Joe. Yes, we can definitely do that. Teresa off the board, but she's got more chances to win. Zach, I will definitely hook you up. And the next one is going to be Shalani. So Shalani's first entry is out. Yeah, Clark, I apologize. The very first 2 off the board, that was kind of rough. Zach O was back-to-back, so this is definitely going to be Zach O on that one. We'll shuffle it up a couple more times here, and then we'll keep going. And while we spin, if you guys could remember to tap that thumbs up button. And this is going to be Mr. Jeff Poland, who I think only had 1 entry in this. Yeah, so Jeff is out of the running. So our first man is down. And as we slow down, is this going to be Zach O or is it going to be Rebel? That is close. I think it's Rebel. Okay, so Rebel, I think that was his first name on there. Or first time off. Zach O. Joe. Or we'll call him Joe O. Joe O, if you were watching, thank you very much. Okay, that one is going to be San Antonio Chris. That one was right on the line, but he is still alive. And we've got... Yeah, in fact, Zach, I apologize because I did say I was going to put Joe's name on there, and I forgot to do that today when I set all this up. Clark Sports Cards, I think you were down to your last name. So Clark having a little bit of bad luck on the wheel. Hopefully we get better luck in the boxes. Let's shuffle these up a little bit more. I'm putting $5 down on a rated prospect of Joey Bart. There is Jared P. Still alive on the board. Spin again. I think we're down. We've got to be in the top 15 by now, right? And this one's definitely going to be Urban. So Urban still has more chances on the board. Let's spin her again. And Urban's name is back-to-back there, but Urban still had 4 on the board. So 2 off for Urban. Urban still got 2 left on the board. Shuffle these up again. Boy, with all the fireworks, it's really hard to see your mouse. Okay, there we go. And spin away. And is that going to be... I think that's going to land on Jared. So Jared is out of the running. Sorry, Jared. Hopefully we have better luck for you in the break. So we're now getting down to it here a little bit with Mr. Pete Alonso on the line. Pete, I think, not sure if he hit a home run yesterday, but I know he hit a mammoth shot the other day. There's another one for Shalani. We're going to spin again. And this one's going to land on, I think that's going to be Jeff V, which I think takes Jeff V out of the running. Sorry, Jeff. Better luck on the wheel next time, but that is why we call it the Wheel of Death. This wheel is not kind to most people. And this one is going to be Rebel 3353. So Kyle, you are out of the running. Better luck next time. The Wheel of Death spares no one. Let's give it a quick shuffle. Well, it will spare one person, I guess. And then we've got Jersey. So Lenny, I think that is your... Yeah, so Lenny is now out of the running. So Jersey's out. And I think we are down to our top 12. When we get to 10, I will shuffle it up again. And this one is going to land on... This is going to be close. That is going to be Clark Sports Cards, who had 4 spots in this, but I believe that was his last chance. So Clark, I'm sorry that the wheel said not tonight, but we are still running. Urban is winning this because it's Urban's birthday today. Well, Urban, happy birthday. I did not know. There's one for James P. Let's give it a shuffle. If it is Urban's birthday, we should give Urban a little bit of a birthday present. So let me think of something that we can just do for Urban here real quick. San Antonio Chris. Oh, so tomorrow is the day. So Urban turns 21 tomorrow. So we all have to drink some Molson Ice for him tomorrow. There is San Antonio Chris, who is out of the run. San Antonio Chris, sorry that we could not get you the Pete Alonso tonight, but the wheel has to keep turning. There is Shalani, which I think that takes Shalani out of the running. Shalani, sorry, but again, the wheel, hell, it hath no fury. Like a card breaker scorned. And this one goes to, oh, that is a close one. That I think that's going to be Urban. Urban's got one more chance on this. So remove. We're going to shuffle this up because I think we're in our top 6 or 7. We'll shuffle this up again, and as we break it down, and then right after this, we will get to our randomization, guys. This next one, this is going to land on Mr. Zach Freeburn. So, Zach, you're not arresting anyone at the moment, so that is why you didn't win. You have to be arresting people to get good luck on the channel lately. So you need to go find some criminals, get them off the streets for us. And our next one, we got Zach O back-to-back, so this is definitely going to be a Zach one. And I think we're down to our top 5 here. So Zach's still alive on the board though. So top 5, let's give it a shuffle. We're getting down to it. We got Urban, James, Zach O, and Teresa. I'm telling Teresa, one of these days I'm just going to say Teresa without saying Teresa. She's on here twice, so she's got a 2 in 5 chance of winning this thing. But I probably just jinxed it. So let's see, this is going to land on Zach O. So Zach O, you are out of the running. Sorry, we did get you in the top 5 though. Okay, so it's James, Urban, and Teresa. Go ahead and give it a shuffle, then we'll spin, and then we'll shuffle it on the top 3, and then no more shuffles after that. And since Teresa had half of the wheel, her name does come off. So we have an official top 3 here. So let's see what comes of it. We're going to give it a shuffle, bunch of shuffles, and away we go. And Teresa, who had 2 names left, her name shows up. I knew I jinxed it as soon as I said it. I apologize, Teresa. So we are down to Urban Card Breaks versus James P. Good luck to both of you. Last man standing wins the Pete Alonso. And this one is going to go to Mr. James P. So James, congratulations on that. You are the last man standing on the wheel of death. So congratulations on that one. We are going to be sending this one to Mr. James P. And we'll actually get it in focus here for you. So there we go. James, congratulations on that one. Let me write that down real fast. I think James has won before, so that might be your second time winning. So glad to do the PSA giveaway. I haven't done one of those in a while, so I thought it was time. So that will get us started for the night. And then, since it is Urban's birthday, Urban, I'm going to automatically break a Topps 206 Wave 2 for you. I have no idea what's in this, but they are right behind me. It is only 10 cards. So, everyone, let's quietly sing Urban happy birthday while we open a very quick box of Topps 206 for him. Urban, these will all be going to you. Happy birthday, buddy. It fell on a Friday for you too, which is pretty cool. I hope you, the missus, and the daughter all find some great time to celebrate tomorrow. And this is what we will be giving you for your birthday. We've got, these cards have to be so close, it is amazing. Here we go. Come on. It is amazing how much these cards hate focusing on this camera. It's because they're so small. Come on. That's Ricky Henderson right there, by the way. Okay, we'll try it again. All right. Come on, Ricky. There's Ricky. So you get a Ricky Henderson. You get a Chipper Jones. That's actually a nice one right there. Giancarlo Stanton. You get a Yoan Moncada. Oh, look at that one. That is a Stam Musial. That is a sweet one. You get an Alkaline. Jose Barrios. And we've got a Kyle Schwarber. And yep, that one is a base. And then your 2 Piedmonts. So we're going to get 2 Piedmont backs. You've got Brendan Belt. And your last one will be a rookie, Isan Diaz, Piedmont back. So, Urban, happy birthday to you. And we will get these out with your break. So congratulations on that. I will find I will go up to the local corner store and find some Molson and have a Molson for you tomorrow as well. Okay, so you guys, let's get to randomizing the break. First thing I want to do, I got to go in there and say, we got to switch one of Zach O's names to Joe O. So Zach O has gifted break spots to his father, whose name is Joe. So Joe, if you were watching, thank you for watching. I'm glad that you and Zach are getting into the card thing together and finding a little bit of time to bond. That's always good. So we have fixed that for you, Zach. So we will get to randomizing. Let me just get both of these saved here real quick. Then we will get right to our randomization. So let's see. Got to get rid of the heads in the background. Yeah, you're probably right, but there's no way I'm getting rid of the dude, and there's no way I'm getting Mike Trout. I think it's just I need a better camera. But Urban, you are welcome. Happy birthday, man. Okay, so let's get right to it. I feel like I'm going a little slow. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to randomize our teams. So let's pull box 2 out here. And then we will roll the dice. Yo, here's our dice. Let's figure out how many times we're going to randomize this guy. Ooh, look at that spin. That was a great spin. And it lands on a 5. So we're going to randomize our teams 5 times, guys. Come over here. We'll come back over to the wheel where James won. But now we're going to go over to random. And we will randomize this off 5 times. So here we go. Teams first. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we've got Marlins on the bottom, Blue Jays on the top. Oh wait, you know what? We have to randomize this again. I only have 29 teams on here. So I'm glad I caught that now. I must not have pulled them all over. So we're going to randomize again, guys. I forgot to pull the Yankees in. So hold on. Let's get it where we actually have 30 teams. We'll do it 5 times again. Glad I caught that before we randomized names. So here we go. Now we actually have 30 teams in there. So we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Okay, so what we have, we get the Marlins on the top now, and the Mariners on the bottom. So we'll drop those in over on the break sheet. So we're going to drop these in over here. There's our teams, and now we will randomize our breakers. Let's come back over here. Roll the dice again to see how many times we're going to randomize our participants. And look at that. We get a 5 as well. So I like that. Nice round 10 randomization. Come back over here. And I'm not paying attention to chat right now. I apologize. Here we go. And this will be for box 1. So we'll do this randomization again for box 2. So that way everyone kind of gets different teams and we don't end up with everyone, 2 boxes full of the same team. Although every time I say that, someone ends up with the same team twice. So hopefully that doesn't happen today. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we've got James P on the top and Jared P on the bottom. And we are going to open this up for trades in just a second. We get this all pasted in here. Go. Hide this. These are going to be our teams. The makers. I will go. Let me pull chat up here. And we will open this up for trades. Okay. Truth is in the house. Truth, how you doing, buddy? Glad to have you in here. So we are opening this up for trades. Here's what we've got. The Angels going to Teresa. Astros going to Shalani. A's going to James P. Blue Jays to Urban card breaks for his birthday. Congratulations on that one, Urban. That's his favorite team, so it's working out for you well. Braves going over to Rebel. Brewers going to Urban. Cardinals and Cubs. So we got a rivalry. Both going to Clark Sports Cards, we've got the D-backs going to Teresa, the Dodgers to Zach Freeburn, who I think Zach has just been on fire with the teams lately. So Zach gets the Dodgers. I think he had them in the last break. He had the Yankees, the White Sox. Urban Card Breaks also getting the Giants. Indians going to Rebel. Mariners going to Jared. Marlins going to James. Mets going to Shalani. Nationals going to Clark Sports Cards. Orioles going to Zach O. Padres going to Joe O. We've got Phillies going to Jersey, Pirates going to Jeff V, Rangers going to Jeff P, Rays going to Jeff V, Red Sox to San Antonio Chris, Reds to Shalani, Rockies to Zach O, Royals to San Antonio Chris, Tigers to Urban, Twins to Jared, White Sox to Teresa, and the Yankees going to Clark Sports Cards. So we are open to trades. Twins are available. Red Sox or Royals are available, says San Antonio Chris. Indians are available. Zach Freeburn says to Clark Sports Cards, Yankees for Dodgers. San Antonio Chris, okay, so of course, San Antonio Chris is going to want those Astros, and I believe it is Shalani. So Urban says Tigers, Giants, and Brewers available. So we have tons of teams available. Cardinals, Cubs, and Nats. Red Sox and Royals for Astros. Now keep in mind, I'm going to say one thing. There are prospects in this, and we did hit a Bobby Witt Jr. in the last break of this last. Dave Durango, I think, got one last week when we broke some optics. So remember, there are prospects. And there are retired stars, and there's all sorts of different things you can hit in here. So not a typical just another 2020 box out of Donruss Optics. So okay, so let's see. We've got sorry, Zach, sticking with the Yanks. So Zach is going to get shut out of his Yankees tonight, but I do not blame Clark for sticking with the Yankees. Rockies and Orioles for trade. Jared says Twins for Cardinals. Rebel says Indians for Royals. So we've got a lot of offers, but not a lot of answers. So we will try and get this sped through so we can get into break one. Also, keep in mind, there is that Topps TO6 pack that's out for break one. And remember, if you didn't get the team you got this time, you still got one more box to get another team. Oh, and one other note. Let's see, I still don't see. Okay, yeah, so one other note on this. Tonight, I know it's really small on screen, but looking over the break is going to be the one, the only Mr. Mark McGwire. This is an Upper Deck 1992. The Upper Deck IOS, or IUS, I think is actually how he says his name. He's a really famous sports photographer that did a lot of pictures. This was one of my favorite baseball cards as a kid. So I had lost one and I wanted to clean one anyways, because when I was a kid, I did not take care of cards. I literally was the kid that was like, put this in my spokes. So anyways, we have the 1992 Upper Deck IOS collection, Mark McGwire. If you look closely at that, his forearms are about the size of West Virginia. So anyways, that's who's looking over the break tonight and hopefully giving us luck. Obviously, our Rally Monkey is here for some last pack mojo. Okay, so let me get caught back up on this. Marlins for Cubs, sticking with Royals if Shalani doesn't trade. So Shalani, you got a lot of people that want to, yeah, he may be working. Shalani, if you're here, I could actually text him. I bet you he would make that trade. I don't want to make that trade without him. I also know that he likes the Mariners. So let's see. Zach O. Rangers for Orioles. We've got the Orioles are going to have. I actually traded for the Orioles in an Optic break last night because they have Adley is in here, but I also had the Rangers in that same break. It was in Dave Durango's break. So if I sound tired tonight, it's because I was up late watching that. But I ended up hitting a Rangers auto. So that trade to me is a fair one. So let's see. And by the way, if we do have a confirmed trade, if you could just put confirmed and then who the two teams are. Rangers for Orioles, Rockies, Cardinals. Let's see. James Palmer says no to both of you. I'll take the A's for Cubs, Clark Sports Cards, Brewers for Marlins. Jeff, I think I'll stick with the Orioles on that. Okay, all good. We can rip. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of people making offers, but not a lot of answers. So I'm going to try and speed this up just a little bit. Trades going once. So if you guys are considering any of these trades, let's get to it. So that way we can rip some cards and get into this. And remember, we've got 2 boxes, so you'll get different teams in box 2. Okay, so Clark Sports Card says, I'll do Cardinals for Mariners. So that's out to Jared P. So if you guys, Twins are still available. Jared says not trading the Mariners. Okay, so I think everyone wants to make trades, but no one wants to give up their teams, which is interesting. And sitting there quietly is Teresa holding onto her White Sox. I don't blame her, because hopefully we can get Mr. Robert out of this one. Okay, so I'm going to say trades going twice, and then we'll get to it. I think that, boy, with how many teams became available, I'm amazed there hasn't been one trade yet. Mariners have some elite prospects, and Kyle Lewis, who is hot. That is true. Okay, so here's what we can always do. We'll do this again on box 2. So I'm going to say trades closed. We're going to get to breaking, guys. Let's do this. Okay, so first things first. The music goes away. Unless you guys really want the music, we could do that. But it is royalty-free music. There's only... Oh, Shalani's back. Okay, hey, but Shalani, I know we just traded closed trades. However, there was one trade that I thought you might be interested in. What was it again? It was Astros for... What was it? No, there was that one trade. There was a couple trades. Let's see if Shalani wants to make some of these trades real fast. I believe it was here. I'll switch it back so Shalani can see your teams. Shalani, here's what we got for you real quick. So Shalani, you have the Astros, you've got the Mets, you've got the Reds. I think that's everything. So we had... Was it San Antonio, Chris? Who was it that had that trade? I think it was Royals for Astros, if I'm not mistaken, which is a pretty decent trade. So if you want to do that, let us know. And then San Antonio, wasn't it? San Antonio, it was... needs... Oh, you're going to go play Legos. That is fantastic, Urban. So yeah, San Antonio and Shalani. I believe it was Royals for Astros. So just let me know real quick, and then we'll get right into this break. I'm gonna pay attention. I'm gonna take us back to... Yeah, it was Royals. That's what I thought. And now Shalani's gone. So Shalani, just say confirmed or nope, you're sticking with the Astros. And if I don't hear anything... Oh, Royals and Red Sox. So San Antonio, Chris. Okay. I say we keep the team straight. I mean, unless you really want to give them the Red Sox too. But I think the Royals for Astros is more than a fair deal. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do that trade here real quick, and then we'll jump right into the break, guys. Here we go. So Shalani jumps into that Royals spot, and San Antonio Chris gets his ass. Congratulations to both of you on that trade. Now we will get back to it, and we're going to get right into it. Sorry that took a little bit longer than normal on trades, but here we go. Okay, so let's start out with the Topps 206. So as you saw, there's not too many cards in here. It's just 10 cards. These are, if you're not familiar with them, which you probably are since most of you guys follow, not most, all you guys kind of follow the channel. But if you are lurking and don't follow the channel, Topps 206 online brand. This is wave 2. And there are 10 cards in the pack. I think they go for about I think they're $14.99 on the top site. Wave 3, by the way, if you haven't noticed, has nothing but prospects in it. So Wave 3, I think, is going to be really popular. Wave 2, however, only had, and we do have a sweet Caporal on the back. Wave 2, the print run was about half as much as it was on Wave 1. So pretty limited run. And here's how we start off on this. We start for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. That's going to Mr. Zach Freeburn. There's a Nick Solak for the Rangers. Rookie card. For some reason, my smaller ones have gone, they haven't gone missing. They're somewhere, but I need to organize the card lab a little bit. So I'll try and get those into the tobacco size sleeves, but for now, we'll keep them like that. We've got a nice Ted Williams. Joey Bart, yeah. So I will pull a Joey Bart in every pack. There's an Alkaline for the Tigers, Ketel Marte for the Diamondbacks. That's going to Teresa, and there's a nice Jackie Robinson for the Dodgers as well. So 2 Dodgers cards for Zach in here, and we'll see what the Piedmonts are here in a second. Ricky Henderson. Now this may feel a lot like the Urban pack, but there are only 50 cards in each wave. So there's Ricky Henderson for the A's. That is going to James P. Jorge Soler. And I believe that is, yeah, that's a Piedmont. And then our next one is a really nice one, guys. It is Mr. Ken Griffey Jr. going to the Mariners, and that will be a Piedmont back as well. So that'll be a parallel back for Ken Griffey Jr., a little heavy to the right on the centering on that card, unfortunately. But not too bad. Probably well within 60-40. And then our sweet Caporal, which is another one of the parallel backs, is going to the Nationals. And that is going to go to Clark Sports Cards. It is the one, the only, Max Scherzer. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera here. However, they even got the eyes right on this card. The one eye has no color, while the left eye, the right eye has no color, where the the left eye does have the color. So they even got the coloring on the eyes right on that, which I thought was fantastic. So that is the quick T206. So that will remove these real quick. And now we'll get into Optic. So, say it every week, guys. Thank you very much for getting into the break this week. I think this was a pretty good price on these, considering these boxes are now up to $180. But I try not to mark stuff up. And you guys are a very loyal group, so I appreciate that. I hope we can hit some good cards for you guys, spread it around a little bit. We can talk a little bit of baseball on the way. We can talk about why Aquino, who is not in the majors at the moment, although he will be back, I'm not really concerned about that. We can talk why I'm trying so hard to get that to go up. But look at how well that they did that. Normally those things pop open. So we'll just do it like this. So thank you very much for getting in the break. I do appreciate it. Like I said earlier, there's a ton of people streaming. And so the fact that you guys spend a little bit of time with me, I really want this thing to go up. Stay up. There we go. There we go. Aquino will now. There we go. As I knock down the old Funko Angels guy, mess up the whole. So yes, back to my original thought. Thank you very much, because like I said earlier, tons of people streaming. So the fact that you guys will spend a little bit of time with me, it is an honor. I love doing it for you. So everyone, good luck. And I hope we can get some sweet cards. Maybe get a hot box out of one of these 2 boxes. Totally possible. We did get a hot box last week with 5 autos. I would love to see a hot box with 20 parallels. So we'll see. We should know that pretty quick. And we'll start out the Optic Box 1 with Mr. Mike Soroka, a Diamond Kings Rafael Devers, and a Keston Hiura. We at least will not have a hot box This is going to the Brewers, by the way. This is a Prizm that is going to Urban Card Breaks. So we will not have a hot box because you would get 20 numbered cards, and we did not get a numbered card in box 1. So we know right away, at least unless we get the 5 autos, that this will not be a hot box. And then we get a Darryl Strawberry for the Mets. That's going to Shalani. And well, Jeff, thank you very much. Aquino, oh, so they did put Aquino back in. When did Aquino come back in, Zach? I didn't see that. I'm surprised I didn't, on the MLB app, that I didn't see that come through. That was pretty quick. So he was only down for a couple days. All right, so here we go. For the Braves, we have Ozzie Albies. There's a Nick Solak rated rookie. And that is going to the Rangers owner, Mr. Jeff P. And our next one, we mentioned it. We traded for it. And there is the Bobby Witt Jr. rated prospect Prizm. So there's our first nice hit of the night. Bobby Witt Jr., obviously really popular in the Bowman 2020 set. That was his Bowman first card. Back in last year, he was the 2nd overall pick in the draft. Coming up through the Royals system, a really solid all-around player. Son of, obviously, Bobby Witt. And we also have a Barry Larkin. So that one is going out to Shalani, who made the trade. So we'll see if we can get some Astros cards as well. And our next pack going to be Jake Fraley, rookie for the Mariners. That's going to Jared P. And Anthony K. Picked him up. Okay, so it was Sunday. So I didn't know he was already up. That kind of sucks for me because I had drafted him and I dropped him. Anthony K. And then we're going to have a red, white, and blue. This is going out to Urban, by the way, the Anthony K rated rookie. Then for the Pirates, we're going to have, for Jeff V, a Kevin Newman red, white, and blue. And this is going to be numbered number 2 out of 150. So Aquino's back. So the question on Aquino is, or Aquino, is how's he doing in the majors? Because he's always going to strike out. Everyone knows that, but the power is there. So a nice Kevin Newman here. I do like the red, white, and blue. That is the first one that I've pulled. For whatever reason, I haven't pulled a lot of the red, white, and blue. So there's the Kevin Newman for Jeff V. And of course he goose-egged me. Yeah, I picked him. I had him in my keeper league. I drafted him. Now, in my keeper league, I kind of knew I wasn't going to keep him. My keepers have kind of been set for a while now. All right, so here we go. We've got a Cody Bellinger for the Dodgers. We've got a Shogo Akiyama rated rookie. And we're going to have a Velocity, I believe that's a Velocity pink parallel coming up. So the Shogo, nice for the Reds. That is going out to Shalani as well. And, oh, wait, you know what? I forgot this last card over here from the last pack. Sorry about that, guys. That is an Alex Kirilloff rated prospect for our Twins owner, Jared P. Yeah, so I drafted him. I had to drop him, though, because I had like half my players on the COVID list and all of that. So here is our pink Velocity, which I really like these Velocity ones. Just really cool looking cards. There's Anthony K. So we get Anthony K. And this one will be numbered 2. What's weird is the pink Velocity autos are not numbered, but this one is numbered 31 out of 99. So another nice one for Urban, an Anthony K. parallel rookie auto for his Blue Jays. Sure, he's looking for another Blue Jays rookie in this break, but we'll see what we get. So there's our next one. Then we also have a Tristan Lutz for the Brewers, which is also going to Urban. That is also a rated prospect. I love that they've got the rated prospects and you can pull them fairly easily out of here, but not too easily. He's 1 for 8 or something. Yeah, and the question, Jeff, on that is how many strikeouts does he have already? But I believe he will come around. That power is there. I think he's always going to be a power hitter. He'll never... I don't think he'll ever be a 300 hitter, but in today's game, that also doesn't matter as much as it used to. So we'll see how he turns out. Okay, so next pack. For the Padres, someone that I think could be an MVP this year, Mr. Fernando Tatis Jr. That is going out to Joe. So Joe, congratulations on that one. We'll put that one in a sleeve for you. And we also have, for the Blue Jays, a Diamond King, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So the Blue Jays coming up fast and often for Urban. For our Mets owner, we've got Mr. Jacob deGrom, and that is an Illusions Prism. So that's an insert prism like that one. And just like the last Optic, you basically end up sleeving every one of these cards. Some of them you end up putting in top loaders, like this one, which is a Bichette rookie. So I mentioned it before we opened this pack, and there is Bichette, the rookies, going out to Urban. So Urban's birthday, getting a little bit of the birthday luck. There's the Bichette. So we've already got him the parallel. We've already got him a Bichette, a Vlad. So we'll see what else. We've got a long ways to go. Our next pack going to be Elvis Andrus, Rangers, Brendan McKay for the Rays. Our Rays owner, by the way, is who got the Rays? Jeff V. So nice Brendan McKay, rookie. We also have for the A's a nice rated rookie prism. That is going to be Sheldon Noose. For Oakland, Oakland looks like they are starting off right where they left off. So a Sheldon Noose prism, like that card as well. Give that one a top load. Yeah, the A's look like they could be a good team again this year. Then again, they were playing the Angels, which I'm really mad at the Angels after that game last night. And the Angels game, I believe, just started. So we also have a Dustin May, who would, in my opinion, probably be the early front runner for Rookie of the Year and Cy Young in the National League right now. Dustin May, I don't know what it is about the Dodgers organization, but let me tell you, Walker Buehler, I mean, they just churn out pitchers like Tyson Foods churns out chicken, man. I don't know where that reference came from, but yeah, I mean, between Walker Buehler and Dustin May, I mean, it's just amazing. They've got good arms all the way through it. So we're still looking for our first auto. And I say that, and I'll bet you it's sitting in here. No, maybe not. Okay, so we've got Manny Machado going out to the Padres, so that goes to Joe. There's an Abraham Toro rookie. Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Braves. That's going out to Rebel. That's a nice Diamond King. And we'll also give a Josh Bell over to the Pirates. That's an Illusions insert like that one. Next pack. So the Bichette. So truth is all over the Bichette. All right. We're going to have a mystical. Brusdar Graterol, another rookie pitcher for the Dodgers. Jonathan Hernandez for Texas. That's a rated rookie. And we have our first auto coming up. So we'll see what that is going to be. But behind that, we have a mythical Ronald Acuna Jr. I love this insert. This might be one of my favorite inserts of the year. Truth says Rays lose. He's going to go cry in a corner now. So there's Ronald Acuna Jr. Love just love those inserts. And then we've got, like I said, Jonathan Hernandez. And our auto is going to be, let's see, B.I. Can anyone guess who that is? It is a rated rookie. So B.I. That's not Bo Bichette because that would be B.B. This one I don't know. So let's see. Does anyone know? Zach says he smacked a nice double the other night. That we're talking about. So let's see. B.I. Brendan. Okay, well, I don't see any. We've got chat's running a little slow tonight. Okay, so let's flip it. Oh, it is Bo Bichette and Urban. Wait a minute. How does that? B.I. No, it is a friggin' Bo Bichette going to Urban. So far it's Urban's birthday tomorrow, and Urban, happy friggin' birthday, bud. We have a Bo Bichette rookie card. Hold on, I'm getting it. We'll make sure I get it right. Okay, so there we go. That is a huge pull. Bo Bichette on card auto for the Blue Jays. Some nice. I do think that is the first Bo Bichette auto I have pulled on the channel live. I have not had luck with his autos, so I'm glad that I finally got off that schneid. Yeah, he is raking. This is definitely a Blue Jays box. So there we go. We get the Bo Bichette. Beautiful Bo Bichette right there. And that is our first auto. Now, I believe our next auto will actually be a parallel. Oh, Bobby Bradley. So Teresa, you were right. I was like, well, why wouldn't it say, and so the BI because you've got B for Bo, and then you go to his next letter in his last name. Okay, so BI is Bo Bichette in this. That's interesting. And so, yeah, you're right. Bobby Bradley would be, yeah, that faked me out because I was like, well, I don't know who BI. I was having trouble with it. And sticking with the Blue Jays, we get a Kevin Biggio. Hold on, let's get this. There we go. We get Kevin Biggio. So the Blue Jays just raking. For the Phillies, we have a rookie. We've got Davey Grulion. And then we have nice for the Red Sox, a Prizm Wade Boggs. Red Sox going to San Antonio Chris. Nice one there. And then we've got Matt Chapman, stained glass. Matt Chapman, really good player in Oakland. After watching that Oakland series, I look at that team and I go, talk about a bunch of unheralded just ballers, man. They absolutely took it to the Angels. So seeing Matt Chapman on a baseball card right now, it's kind of love-hate. Okay, so next pack, we've got Freddie Freeman going to the Braves. Aaron Judge for the Yankees. The Yankees off the snide there. We hadn't pulled a ton of Yankees cards. So there is an Aaron Judge. So Clark, as soon as it says hasn't gotten cards yet, we get him an Aaron Judge. Then we go back to the Mariners. We've got Justin Dunn. And that is a rated rookie Prizm. So we'll give that one a quick top load as well. Well, the Jonathan Hernandez belongs over. So there's a Justin Dunn going out to the Mariners. That's going to Jared P. Clark, hopefully we can get you started up here a little bit. We've still got half the box to go, and we've still got a whole nother box. We got plenty of time. So there's Justin Dunn. Then we have for the Dodgers, the Mookie Betts Illusions. So a little Mookie action for Zach. And on to our next pack. Urban, you're back from playing Legos. Here we go. I about lost it. We were trying to guess who B.I. was, and I was like, I don't know who B.I. was, because I was like, it's not Bo Bichette, because that would be B.B., but then Teresa corrected me and said, no, B.B. is Bobby Bradley, so they have to go to B.I. So you get a Bo Bichette. Happy birthday, man. so far it has been your night for sure. You've got 2 Bichettes. You've got the Anthony K numbered parallel. You're doing well. You're doing well. Okay, so half the box gone, half the box to go. All-Stars, Christian Yelich. That is going to the Brewers. I believe that is also going to Urban. So Urban is cleaning up at the moment. And we've got our next auto in here, which, yeah, sure, we'll do it. We've got Sheldon Neuse on the back. We've got a Ricky Henderson going to the Yankees. That is going to Clark Sports Cards. Sheldon Neuse rated rookie. And let's try and guess this one. This is going to be a Prizm rated rookie, and it is DG. So I believe that is going to be Davey Grulian, but we'll see. There could be another one, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be Davey Grulian, who we just pulled a couple cards back, if I'm not mistaken. So this might be a Phillies auto, and if it is, that is going to go to Jersey, but we'll see. It is, and I was correct, it is a Davey Grulian, and kind of an odd place for that auto. There's all that space, and look at that. Well, it won't focus here for me. He signed it right down there in that corner, like on his name almost. But still, nonetheless, it is a purple, and it is numbered 88 out of 125. So that one is going to Jersey 1207. So Jersey, congratulations on that one. So there's our 2 autos in this box. There should be plenty of parallels left. Actually, being that we have half the box, we might actually, I don't think we have a hot box. I think we would have pulled more autos already. But technically, we still have half the box to go. So it's possible, but I doubt it. Hopefully, our next box could be a hot box, but you never know. All right, next pack. We'll know real quick. Well, if you pull one more auto, you know we're going to pull 5. But I doubt we're going to pull 4 in the bottom and only 1 in the top. Stranger things have happened, I guess. Okay, so we've got, we have a hot box because we have another backwards card. So I believe we do have a hot box, guys. I did not think we would. Goody G, what's going on? You are just in time for a hot box because we have another backwards card here. So I've opened 3 boxes of this, and we've got 2. How many have I opened? No, this was only the second box I've opened. So 2 hot boxes, and it's the autos in each one. So we've got a Sam Hilliard going out to the Rockies. I don't know how Donruss came up with the system. First name and last name. Bichette alphabetically first. Yeah, you're not kidding. I wonder if it's card. Yeah, that's weird. So Sam Hilliard for the Rockies. That is going to Zach O. Pete Alonso for the Mets, that's going to Shalani. That is a Diamond King. And I just gave away the auto without doing this. So, you guys, this is going to the White Sox. It is a Zach Collins 45 out of 50. That is a beautiful, holy smokes, that is a beautiful Zach Collins auto. So, I didn't think we had the hot box, but as soon as I said I don't think we do, we pull another auto, and it is a Zach Collins to 50. Huge, nice low number card there for Teresa. Congratulations on that one. That's going to the White Sox. 1 cent only opens hot boxes. If that was the case, that would be really cool. But there's a Zach Collins numbered 45 out of 50 going to Teresa. So congratulations on that one. Yeah, the black auto, especially with the auto, plus you've got the black parallel with the black White Sox jersey. The only other thing that would be missing is was the number. I was almost like, hey, wait, did we get number 38? But there's the Zach Collins. So yeah, here we go with another hot box. So there's Zach Collins to 50. We also had a Dale Murphy in that pack. So a nice one there as well. So now we got to be on the lookout for 2 more autos. So hopefully we can pass these around to different participants in the break. and get them evenly distributed, but maybe someone gets hot and grabs a couple of them. That'd be nice too. So we're not going to have one in this box. We've got George Springer, Randy Arozarena. We're going to have for Miami, a Brian Anderson Prizm is a nice one. And then another really nice one for the Padres, which is going out to Joe. We've got, oh wait, I'm putting these in the wrong stack. 1 second. For Joe, we've got a CJ Abrams, who I believe was the, was he the 5th pick in the draft, 5th or 6th? I think he was 6th pick in the draft in 2019. Rated prospect going to Joe. So a nice CJ Abrams there for the Padres. The cross on the left is weird though. Wait, what are we talking about? Cross on the left. One of those autos needs to be a Bobby Witt or a Keynote. Yeah, that if we get a Bobby Witt, that's going to be... Goody, I don't know. What are we talking about with the cross on the left? I don't know what you mean. All right, next pack. If we get 2 hot boxes out of this, and I have to do 3 hot boxes in a row, I'm going to go nuts. I don't even think that's possible. Okay, so here we go. No auto in this one. We do have a Shane Bieber. There's a Justin Dunn. How about for the Padres again, a Tony Gwynn Prizm. That is a beautiful looking Tony Gwynn card. That one's also going to Joe. So Joe picking up some nice cards in that Padres spot. It's first time breaking with us. Zach, thanks for getting him a spot. And we're doing pretty well for you, I think. That's a sweet looking Tony Gwynn Prizm. Especially in the nice 86 design. Then you guys, one of my favorites for the Angels who have been fairly quiet, a Joe Adell rated prospect going to Teresa. So Joe Adell as well. And still looking for 2 autos. Or maybe this isn't a hot box and we just got an extra auto. I guess that's possible too. I doubt it. Normally, if it's Panini, you're missing an auto. You don't get an extra. Okay, so here we go. Speaking of auto, here comes our next one, guys. For the Padres, we've got Ronald Bolanos rated rookie. There's a nice Juan Soto for the Nationals. We'll sleeve that card up in a minute. Yeah, a Dustin May or Gavin Lux, we will see. And then for the Angels, that is a sweet freaking card. That is a Mike Trout mythical. Love that card. Mike Trout getting a sleeve. And just because I really, really like this insert design, we'll give it a quick upload as well. I tell you what, Donruss Optic is just a solid set. Nice Mike Trout there. And let's find out who the auto is for this one. Let's see if we can guess. This is going to be a Signature Series YD. So I'm assuming that's going to be Yandy Diaz. It will be a Prizm. So we've got YD. Let's go. Hashtag making Dustin jealous. Yes, the Joe Adell. Everyone has more Joe Adell cards than me. So I'm assuming this is Yandy Diaz. Oh, holy shnikes. How about a Yandy Diaz? This is going to the Rays. This is going to Jeff V. This is a gold vinyl. 1 of 1. Holy smokes. What a beautiful, beautiful card. Yandy Diaz is Jeff V here? Jeff V is not here. This is a gold vinyl Superfractor. 1 of 1. It's been a few months since I've pulled the 1 of 1. And a 1 of 1 auto, no less. That is a beautiful, beautiful card. Let's hit. That is foghorn time right there, guys. All right. So a 1/1 going to Jeff V. Hashtag making everyone jealous. Hashtag Instagram fodder. Hashtag freaking 1/1. I did not, when I saw the back of that, it said Prizm. And after the Zach Collins, I didn't, and this is our third parallel auto, plus the base is nothing more than a Bichette. This box has been nuts. So there we go. A 1/1 Superfractor Yandy Diaz auto. And it is a 1/1. You are right. It is a 1/1 with a sticker on it, which, as you can see, most of them are on card. But yes, on the signature series, that is true. That is just an amazing, amazing card. Look at how it shines. I believe they call this the gold vinyl, and the reason it is called gold vinyl, if you look real closely, all those little things are like little circles that look like vinyl records. So it's the 1/1 gold vinyl. But yes, basically a superfractor. Beautiful, beautiful 1/1 Yandy Diaz. Congratulations, Jeff V. I wish Jeff V was here. Jeff V, as the funny part is, I've had trouble getting him into breaks. He isn't as quick on the draw as some of you, and he's actually been, I think he's been he hasn't said it this way, but I sense that he was frustrated the last couple of breaks because I think he wanted in and I wasn't able to get him in. So we were able to get him in this time, and he hits a Yandy Diaz. There's the Juan Soto. 1/1. That just made my whole night. Oh, and by the way, we're not done. There's another auto, and there's a whole nother box coming up. So let's continue on. Always fun to hit a 1/1. And we'll continue on. But we'll probably look at the 1/1 again. We're going to have another black parallel in here. So this box... Yeah, Donruss Optic, guys. Optic is friggin' sweet. How about an Alex Bregman, a Patrick Sandoval for the Halos? Our black, we'll skip on that. We've got a Jim Rice for the Red Sox. And, and the Patrick Sandoval. And for the Dodgers, we're going to hit another rated rookie here. We have a Cody Bellinger, MVP. This is the Black Stars parallel, so this is going to be numbered as well. Cody Bellinger, numbered 58 out of 125. So a Cody Bellinger, and if you look at these real close, they have the stars. It's a really beautiful, beautiful card. Plus, with the blue and the black, just a sweet, sweet looking Bellinger. Obviously, reigning MVP. So there's the Cody for Zach Freeburn. We still got like 6 packs left. We've still got another auto. This box, this is the box that keeps on giving. 1/1, a Bichette, a Pommy Wit. I mean, just look at the cards back there. We're going to have to do a quick recap on this box before we get to box 2. Keep in mind, we still have box 2 coming. I don't know that box 2 is going to keep up with box 1, but you guys are in both breaks, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, we don't have our auto in this one. We've got a Jake Flaherty, a Jalen Davis for the Giants. That's going to Urban Card Breaks as well. We also have for the Giants a Johnny Cueto Prizm. Glad to see Cueto back up and pitching, but kind of pitching like Cueto has pitched for the last couple of years. And then finally, we've got a Ketel Marte for the Diamondbacks. That's for Teresa. That is a stained glass insert. Chris, you got to give me some credit. So let's see. I've got nothing but love for you. Okay, so continuing on. Let's see. We've got Willie Calhoun, Bobby Bradley. So let's see. Oh, we're just not going to have the right number on the back. Bobby Bradley, rated rookie. That is for the Indians. It's going to Rebel. We've got Miguel Cabrera for the Tigers. That is a stained glass. I don't think that's numbered, but that is a Prism parallel. That's to our Tigers owner, which is Urban as well. So Urban all over with those. And for Houston, waiting patiently, San Antonio Chris, we have a Yordan Alvarez. Illusions insert. Nice Yordan there. Yordan, I believe, is cleared to resume baseball activities. So we should see him fairly quickly. He's had an undisclosed, I think it's a knee. Some people think it's COVID. But regardless, we should see Yordan coming back here pretty soon. Okay, so we've got 2 packs left. I think we're looking for one more auto if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got one more auto in the hot box, in the Superfractor hot box. So we'll see if it's going to be in this one, or we'll see if the Rally Monkey has saved it for last. The Rally Monkey saved it for last, but it does look like we're going to get another parallel in here. Okay, so we've got Aaron Nola, Shane Bieber, Diamond Kings. Shane Bieber is like my favorite player right now. Rated rookie Joe Palumbo for the Rangers. And our, that's the mythical, and that's a nice mythical. That is going to Aaron Judge for the Yankees. That's going to Clark Sports Cards. So a nice mythical there. And let's see what the Rally Monkey and this box wants to provide for one last hoorah before we finish off this first box. We are going to get one auto out of here, and it will be, first we get Shun Yamaguchi for the Blue Jays. That's going to Urban. Then we get a Jordan Yamamoto rated rookie for the Marlins. That's going to Jared P. A Chris Bryant for the Cubs. That's going to Clark Sports Cards. That's a stained glass. And our auto going to be MT. It will be a rated rookie, and it is another Prism. So who knows? This one should be another parallel. MT. I think we've had MT before. So offhand, I'm just going to flip it. I'm going to flip it. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is for the Angels. In fact, we pulled this card last week. In fact, I think it was this exact card. It is a Matt Dice for the Halos, which is going to Teresa Swift. So Teresa pulls another Matt Dice, which I believe she may have pulled that last week, if I'm not mistaken. She may have pulled the same exact card. So she's starting the rainbow. But MT for the Angels, Matt Dice, Prism. And that is not focused. So that is box 1, guys. If box 2 is half that good, I'm going to be happy with it. So let's just go over, holy smokes, let's go over this real quick. By the way, all of us should say thank you to Mark McGuire for giving us a box as big as those forearms. Because that's who was looking over the break tonight. So let's see if, let's just go over what some of these were. We ended up with a fairly decent box. Hi, Brad. How you doing? Brad, wait until you see what we pulled in this box. This will be one of the better highlights. This will be one of those ones that at the end of the year, if I make a recap video of the hits of 2020, which I'm thinking about doing, although that's a really hard video to do. This will be one of the, this will be definitely in that highlight. This will be one of my more memorable boxes. So we get a Matt Dice auto, Aaron Judge mythical, Yordan Alvarez illusions, Mike Trout mythical, a Joe Adell prospect card, rated prospect, Tony Gwynn Prism, like that one, CJ Abrams rated prospect, Justin Dunn rated rookie Prism, Sheldon Noose rated rookie Prizm. Cody Bellinger Black Stars parallel numbered 58 out of 125. Davy Grullion rated rookie purple. I believe we're going to call that purple. That is numbered 88 out of 125. That is a nice rated rookie on-card auto. Dustin May, the rookies. Kevin Newman, red, white, and blue parallel, numbered 2 out of 150. A Bichette, the rookie. Anthony K, rated rookie, pink velocity parallel, numbered 31 out of 199. A Bobby Witt Jr. rated prospect parallel. A Zach Collins rated rookie black auto, numbered 45 out of 50. A Bichette base auto, rated rookie. And the hit of the box, probably, if we have a better hit than this tonight, I will be amazed. The Yandy Diaz gold vinyl 1/1 signature series. Just a beautiful 1/1. Is it right up there? Huge, huge, huge card. I love that card. This card is going to stay up here for a while. This card is just going to stay there. We know who got it. That went to Jeff V. So I'm glad we could get one out to Jeff V. I'm glad we got him into the break, and it pays off for him. You know, what I've learned is, like, there's a lot of people that don't have a 1/1. That's the cornerstone for a lot of people's and average collectors. Like myself, I have opened a lot of packs. I think I have like 3 of them. And none of them are that nice. I do not have a 1/1 auto. So to pull a card like that in a $10 break, that's why people buy into breaks. Right there. That's the reason to do it. And it's also the reason why it, you know, obviously you're going to have better luck with some teams than others. And the Rays, not a bad team to get in a break, but, you know, I don't think anyone would say they're like a top 3 team either. It's just you never know what you're going to get in these boxes. And so when you pull something like that, it does show a little bit like, hey, anything can happen in a break. And that's what makes it so fun. Glad we could pull that one. We are getting new teams now for box 2. Now, box 2, that box was thicker than Pablo Sandoval. The good old panda. Okay, so for box 2, I'm going to save this off. Box 2 is going to feel like a brand new break. It's just all the same people are in it. But yes, we are switching up teams now. So if you didn't like the teams you had in the first one, we'll switch that all up for you. We'll see if we can get you teams that you do like in the second break. So let's do this. Let's go. Hold on. I want to close this one. I want to pull up break 2. Okay, so break 2, which, yeah, so it's basically 2 breaks. Same thing, though, and same people. So let's do this. Let's roll the dice. I'm still discombobulated from the 1/1. Let's roll the dice, see what we're going to get here. We get a 6. So we will randomize the teams 6 times. Go over here, pull up. Back on the, pull up the, here's teams. We're going to do a whole nother box. Man, that box, I am more than a little satisfied with that last box. I can't believe we pulled the 1/1. So let's see what we can get in this box. Okay, we're doing it 6 times, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we've got Rockies on the top, Halos on the bottom. There we go. and we'll put these in real fast. All right, so there's our teams. Come back over here. Roll the dice again. I'm sorry I'm not paying attention to chat at the moment. I'll catch up here in a minute. And for our team, or for our participants, we've got a 2. So we will randomize our participants twice. Here's everyone. Break. It should look exactly like the last one. This. All right, so 1 and only 2 times on this one. So that is number 2 right there. So we've got Urban on top and Joe O on the bottom. So Joe gets the halos. And there's how we break down. Let me this stuff here real quick for you. And here is sorted A to Z. So here's how this break, and let me pull chat up. We will open this up for trades, guys. Bieber finished with 13K, so he has only got 27 for the season. Yeah, so truth be told, not a single 1of1 haven't even been pulled an auto out of a pack. Yeah, I do think Shane Bieber, he was good last year. And I actually watched him. I live in Columbus. I watched him when he played for the AAA team. He was good in AAA. That kid's only 25 years old, man. If you're not on the Shane Bieber bandwagon, I would hurry now. Okay, so here's how the break rounded out. We've got Joe O, courtesy of Zach O, his son, getting the halos. We've got the Astros going to Jeff P. Athletics going to Rebel. Blue Jays back to Urban card break, so he gets them twice. The Braves going to Rebel. Brewers going to San Antonio Chris. Cardinals going to Clark Sports Cards. Cubs going to Jared P. Diamondbacks going to Zach O. Dodgers going to Teresa. Giants going to Jeff V. Indians going to Zach O. Mariners going to Clark Sports Cards. Marlins going to San Antonio Chris. Mets to Jersey. Nationals to Clark Sports Cards. Orioles going to Shalani. Padres going to Teresa. Phillies going to Jared. Pirates going to Shalani. Rangers going to James P. Rays going to Urban Card Breaks. Red Sox going to Jeff V. Reds going to Zach Freeburn. Rockies and Royals to Urban. Tigers going to Teresa. Twins going to James P. White Sox to Shalani. And the Yankees going to Clark Sports Cards. All right, so Phillies available. Cubs potentially available. Dwight got the Yankees again. The Yankees weren't as hot in that last box as they are in most of these boxes, so hopefully we can make up some ground on that Yankee spot for Dwight. Let's see. Rockies are available. Clark Sports Card says that just means no JD. Jason Dominguez does have autos in these boxes. If we pulled a Jason Dominguez after that last box, I don't even know what to say about that last box. As far as I'm concerned, while you guys have trades open, I'm going to stare at the 1of1 auto again and just stare at it. This card may sit here for a day or two. That's such a friggin' sweet card. Okay, so hold on. So let's see. Rebel got the Braves again. And it happens. Zach Freeburn says Indians for Reds. So that's actually a pretty good trade there. I bet you... yeah, Zach. Okay, so Indians and Reds. I thought that trade would go through. Okay, so... Zach moving out of the Indian spot and into the Red spot with Zach. So Zach F and Zach O. All right. So let's see. Let's see. Jared says Cubs or Phillies for Cardinals. Cards or Nats for Braves. Troy's Cards and Cards. What's going on? How you doing tonight, buddy? Thank you for joining in. If you just missed it, we pulled a 1of1 vinyl Yandy Diaz auto. It is in that little tiny thing down in the corner. Just a beautiful card. Let's see. Silent Collector, how are you? Hello. Hope you're having a good week and a good evening. Thank you for joining in. White Sox for Yankees, Dwight. Only way you're getting them. Clark says, no way. White Sox for Yankees is a pretty fair trade, but that is a blockbuster trade if I've ever heard of one. We are in the thick of it. We are on box 2 of our break tonight. Box 1, we hit a hot box with 5 autos. One of them was a 1 of 1 Yandy Diaz. That's what you see in the background. One of them was a Bichette auto. We had a Zach Collins auto to 50. That last box, there's no way this box is as good as that last box. That last box is probably one of the best boxes you'll see opened of Optic. Okay, so Shalani, White Sox for Astros, Jordan for Lewis. So Jeff, and let's see, James Palmer, Brewers for Rangers. So here we go. We've got a lot of offers on the table. Yeah, so the White Sox do have the Luis Robert in this, and you can get autos of that. Obviously, Jason Dominguez. No, like Lewis more than Jordan. Lewis right now, especially with the way he started that card, he's just hot. Getting that White Sox spot. I don't know if I'm Clark Sports Cards. If I'm Dwight, I might make that trade, but it's the Yankees are a great spot too because if that Jason Dominguez shows up. That's such a tough trade. Okay, Brewers for Rangers is confirmed. We've got San Antonio Chris moving out of that Brewers spot, moving into the Rangers spot. James. Oh, save this off in case. Okay, so Rangers for Brewers. So James and Chris swap teams there. And here's what we'll do. I'm going to say trades going once. Silent Collector says Jason Dominguez is overrated. As a player, I think he is overrated right now because he's only 17 years old and there's a lot of hype around him. As a card, I don't know that the card right now is overrated. What you need is this guy actually playing ball to see if he's good. And what you need to see him in Double A and see how he hits Double A and Triple A pitching. I don't think he'll make it to Triple A. I think he'll go from Double A straight to the majors if he's as good as everyone says he is. But yeah, until you see him really play, you just don't really know. Should have used my strategy, just get them both from random. Yeah, Robert, well, and keep in mind, with Luis Robert, it's a small sample size. Yes, in the first week of the season, he has started off hot. He's a really good player, though. I just don't believe in the quote-unquote can't-miss prospect. I've heard of so many can't-miss prospects that miss all the time. So it really is just, the weird part is you really got to know if the player, if the player is committed to this stuff and they've got the talent, they normally end up putting it together. But a lot of these guys, all of a sudden you say, great, you're in the majors and here's that $30-40 million contract. And then they go, well, I'm rich now. So now I do everything but baseball. Cedric Mullins. Some players end up putting it together. So, okay, so I'm going to say trades going twice. We can get the box 2 here. And it looks like the hot stove has cooled down a little bit. Oh, wait, Cubs for cards. So Clark Sports Cards. Jared, you cool with Cubs for cards? Let me know, and then we'll close this out. Okay, good. All right, so Cubs for cards. So White is moving out of Cardinal spot and into the Cubs spot. Jared, take that Cardinal spot. Okay, so I think that rounds it out, and I think we are going to trades close. I'll tell you what. The other thing is I need to go find more royalty-free music. I actually pay a monthly subscription for this stuff, and I'm so sick of hearing the same 20 songs. Okay, so let's get to it, guys. Trades are closed. We are gonna get right into this. What I love is I didn't notice how shiny Superfractor is off of that cellophane. Look at that. It's just like, look, that's what a Superfractor does. It superfracts light onto another hobby box. Okay, that's me being weird. Okay, so here we go. Drafting some of the bums and not even going to hit in the majors in the first round. Sorry, Angels, this random kid. Yeah. Well, Mike Trout was definitely not a random. The fact that he fell as far as he did, and the only reason he fell as far as he did, and this is the problem with Major League Scouting on a lot of teams. He grew up in the Northeast where baseball is not a hot spot. So there was not a lot of scouts, and the Angels did everything they could to keep him under the radar. They actually kept saying, like, we're scouting this guy. So other scouts would be like going to there, and then they like totally got people off the scent, and that's why he dropped to where he did. And, you know, that was the same year, I think, like Bryce Harper and everyone got, you know, there was all the hype around Harper. So Trout kind of went under the radar. CJ Abrams is going to be one of those guys, too, that he fell a little bit. CJ Abrams is a friggin' stud. All right, so you guys, good luck to everyone in the break. Here we go. Box 2, Donruss Optic. Do we get another hot box? I think it'll be tough, but you never know. If we get another hot box, I'm going to go nuts. But let's see. Just as hard to... I'm going to do it this time, though. Last time I started knocking down the whole card lab, trying to get this box to do this. There we go. All right. Good luck to everyone in box 2. I hope you got teams that you like for this one and that we rounded it out a little bit as much as we could. So here we go. Pack 1. The Polly Junkwax is in the house. Polly, how you doing tonight? Our VP of Operations in the house. Polly, our first box was a hot box with a 1/1 and a Bichette auto. So we're gonna see if box 2 can stand up to that. Hopefully we get close. We're gonna start with Elvis Andrus, which is the same card we started with in box 1, if you remember. So we've got a Nolan Arenado and a Justin Dunn rated rookie. And that is a Prizm rated rookie going to Seattle. So who's got the Mariners this time? Clark Sports Cards. So Clark starts off with a Prizm rookie of Justin Dunn, who made his major league debut against the Angels a couple days ago. He pitched okay. Wasn't terrible, wasn't great, but he was going against that Angels lineup, which is a really good lineup. Too bad they have no pitching. And for the Twins, for James, we've got Alex Kirilloff rated prospect. A nice one there. Our next pack, so we know we don't have a hot box of numbered cards because one of those would have been numbered. So that is out of the question. Polly's staring down from the corner office. So if we get 3 auto hot boxes in a row, there's just no way, is there? Okay, so here we go. Nelson Cruz. Yordan Alvarez for Houston. That's going to Jeff P. Like that one. So we get a Yordan off the bat. Rookie of the Year 2019. Hopefully he plays a little bit this year. It would be a bummer if he doesn't play. I mean, but with only 60 games and you've already got, 8 or 9 of them gone. You got to come back quick. You get injured, you're out for the season, basically. We've got a Matt Chapman. This is going to the A's. This is going to Rebel. This is a pink velocity should be numbered. It is 111 out of 199, so 111 out of 199. Matt Chapman, that's a nice one there. We went over Chapman in the last break. I will say one thing. Everyone says he's like this really good third baseman because he plays way out in the grass, and he does. He has a great arm over to first, but I also claim the reason he's playing that far out is if he played any closer, he would never get a ball. I don't think he's as good as everyone says he is on defense, but what do I know? It's just because he plays in a different position. There's a Barry Larkin for the Reds. Zach O traded into that red spot, so he gets a Barry Larkin out of that. Next pack. We're going to open these just like we did last time. So what was amazing is we had that hot box, and we got through half of the box before hitting our second auto. So they were all on the bottom half of the box. 4 out of the 5 were at least. So a little interesting there. There we go. We've got Shun Yamaguchi. That's going to Urban, the Blue Jays rated rookie. We've got Jordan Yamamoto. We've got a blue behind it. So we also have a Darryl Strawberry for the Mets 86 design. There's the Yamamoto. And our blue is going to be a Diamond King. And it is, oh, a nice one. A Christian Yelich Optic Diamond King. That is for the Brewers, which James traded into that spot. So this is a beautiful Christian Yelich. Will be numbered. Oh, and look at that. It is 1 out of 50. So that is eBay 1of1 Christian Yelich. Sweet one there. So 1 out of 50. Diamond Kings Optic Yelly. Going to James. Congratulations on that one, James. Anyone know the score for Seattle Angels? Yeah, that's a good question. Stop every 3-0 Mariners in the bottom of the fourth. So now the bats go asleep, of course. I tell you what, man. The Angels this offseason, if they don't spend a lot of money on pitching, holy smokes, the fans aren't going to put up with Trout not being competitive because of pitching anymore. It's just, it's unacceptable. You've got all the bats in the world, and you've got a bunch of AA pitchers in that bullpen. I mean, go trade for a freaking bullpen, man. All right. Anyways, if you can't tell, I'm frustrated with that team. Joey Votto for the Reds, and we've got a Mike Trout for the Angels. That's going to Joe. Oh, that is a beautiful All-Stars card there. There's only 4 All-Star cards in the set. It is part of the base set. I think it's card 96, 97, 98, or 97, 98, 99, 200, I believe. Yeah, 197. So kind of the high numbered. They are not an insert. It is part of the base set. So there's the Mike Trout. And right behind it, Shalani. How about Luis Robert? Beautiful Luis for the White Sox. We didn't get him in the first box, but we do get him in the second box. Now I have 3 Diamond King Optic 2020s. Sleeve Strawberry. I do need to sleeve Strawberry. Hold on. I get why. So there's the Luis Robert. So Jordan. So we've started off with some sweet rookies. And where's the Strawberry? I know I need to sleeve the Strawberry. I should know. Boom. All right. And then our next card. Hashtag making Dustin jealous. For the Angels, Joe O getting nice early spot out of the Angels. Joe O, we get a Joe Adele. So Joe, nice hit there. So there's the Joe Adele rated prospect. Beautiful, beautiful card there. We continue on looking for that first auto. And it will be not in this pack. Okay, we've got Manny Machado. Brock Burke, rated rookie for the Rangers. That's going to San Antonio Chris. Jake Rogers, rookie for the Tigers. That's going to Teresa. And another Bo Bichette for Urban. So Urban, his PC, at least recently, it does change from time to time, but I believe he is still collecting Bo Bichette. So we have added 3 Bo Bichettes to his arsenal. And one of them is an auto. Hold on, I had to open up more penny sleeves there. So one of them is an auto, and the other 2, I believe, are the rookies inserts here. So another Bo Bichette for Urban. Let me get this one ready for him. Jersey, I get it. Now the other thing with Darryl Strawberry and these sleeves, if you give one of these penny sleeves to Darryl Strawberry, he has a different use for it. At least he did back in the 80s. Definitely a different use for penny sleeves back in the 80s than today. I believe Darryl. I used to love Darryl Strawberry as a kid, and I remember his name was just so cool. And then he played in New York. And it's funny when you look at his numbers, like by today's standards, his numbers aren't what you know, but it was a different game back then. When you hit 30 home runs back then, it was like a huge deal. Nowadays, that's like anyone can do that. I think over like 150 players did that last year. Maybe not 150, but over 20 probably. All right, so here we go. Do we have an auto in this one? No auto in this one. Okay, Brandon Lowe. Kwang Nim Kim. That's going to the Cardinals. So that's going to Jared. Rated rookie. Oh, are my sleeves upside down? Second. That's going to be nuts. Whoa. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're definitely upside down. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, then we have Mr. Corey Kluber, Illusions Prism for the Rangers. That's going to San Antonio Chris. So Kluber Prism Illusions. Nice looking card there. And a Jim Rice 86 for the Red Sox. That's going to Jeff V. Our next pack. We've got, so for Urban for his birthday, 1 cent sports cards. Well, I gave him a box of T206. I was hoping we would get some parallels. We didn't get that, but I think for his birthday, the Bo Bichette auto is going to do just fine. Kevin Biggio, and there's another one for Urban. And it looks like we're going to have a mythical Prism coming up, which will be pretty cool. Paul Goldschmidt going to the Cardinals. A Manny Machado mythical. That one is not numbered, but it is a Prism. You also can get these in parallels, but this stuff is a little bit of a different color. So I thought that one might be numbered, but it is a Prism mythical Manny Machado going to the Padres. And that is Teresa. And a mythical base, and that is of Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Braves. So that is going to Rebel. He's actually, so I didn't know, you know what? I did know he was a preacher. Who told me that? Wait, I think that was on that 30 for 30. Yeah, Darryl Strawberry, I tell you, man, he's one of those, that's what the New York media can do to you. If you don't have the right mental makeup, that New York media, man, and the New York nightlife scene and just kind of the big lights, I mean, you can get, that'll wreck anyone real fast. And Darryl Strawberry was a prime example of that. But boy, what a fun player to watch back in the 80s, especially if you were a kid. That whole Mets team was just fantastic. George Springer, Tyrone Taylor for the Brewers. That's going to James P. Logan Webb for the Giants. That's going to Jeff V. There's the Logan Webb. And Mookie Betts for the Dodgers. Now, Mookie has started out good for the Dodgers. The Dodgers, by the way, Teresa, has started out real good. His cards have gone bananas in the last week, or 2 weeks, really. But just amazing what his cards have done. And Rebel says, at least he's got an Acuna. We'll try and get you more. Here's a Jorge Soler, Diamond Kings. Josh Rojas for the Diamondbacks. That's going to Zach O. And we have our first auto. And that's going, so that's the Josh Rojas. And hold on, I want to hide it. Okay, so we have the Ketel Marte, and our first auto in this is a little bit different. So it is a highlight auto, and it is RD, and it is a Prizm. So RD does not need to be a rookie. We got any guesses? So it's a veteran auto. And it is, let's see. So do we have any guesses? Give me 1 month, guys, and I'll be back doing Pauly being Pauly. Pauly, you take your time. Next month is going to be big time Topps Chrome month. I guarantee that. Lots of Topps Chrome. That's what it's going to be. Raffy, and let's see. So Urban says it's going to be to 5. However, let's flip it and we'll just see. It is a Rafael Devers on-card auto, and it is a red. Well, it's the highlights, so it is a red on-card. So our Red Sox owner, get a load of this, guys. Who has the Red Sox? Jeff V, who also got the 1/1. This one is going to be numbered 420, 4 out of 20. Let's see if I can get that on there. I had to say 420 though. That's me being childish. And this is where he goes 6 for 6 in victory for Boston. So this is 4 out of 20. Another huge Rafael Devers, huge low number hit for Jeff V. Man, Jeff is not here. And I almost want to get on Patreon and say, you got to get your butt in here, buddy. You were having the break of a lifetime tonight. There's a 4 out of 20 auto and a 1of1 Superfractor auto, and Jeff V isn't here. I almost want to get on Patreon and say, Jeff, now's the time. Okay, so we do have the Ketel Marte. So that is our first auto, guys. We should have one more in here if we have a hot box, which we did last time when all the packs were on the bottom. So, I am not calling that yet, though. We have one auto. I do not believe we have a hot box, but we'll see. There's still a possibility. And away we go on our next pack. We've got Willie Calhoun, Lucas Giolito, a Prizm for the White Sox as well. Shalani, nice Eloy Jimenez Prizm. Like that one, second year Jimenez. How's Jimenez doing this year? I actually haven't looked at his stats. I'm assuming Eloy's doing all right, but I haven't looked. Yeah, no kidding. I should get on there real fast and say, dude. And then we have Ricky Henderson for the Yankees. So that is going to Clark's Sports Cards. Our next pack is, and I think we're halfway through the box now. He got hurt the other day, of course. That was always my concern about Eli. Okay, so we've got Matt Olson. And there he is, Aquino. Rookie card going out to Zach. Made the trade, gets the Aquino. A nice one there. Congratulations on that one, Zach. That's Zach O. It's the Aquino. And then we've got, for the A's, for Rebel, we've got the Sheldon Noose. That's a rated rookie Prism, so a nice one there as well. Always like the Prism rated rookies. These penny sleeves are kind of sticky. They're like sticking to, not sticky and like sticky. They're just sticking together, like the plastic sticking together. I feel like they were like wrapped too tight in their package or something. Sheldon Noose. And for the Yankees, we've got, I think we pulled this card last time too, the Aaron Judge Mythical. So Clark Sports Cards doubles up on the Aaron Judge. Nice as well. We're top loading cards left and right at the moment. Let's see. He got hurt the other, ran into a wall on a grand slam, I think. Wow. I think I might go to my LCS on one of these boxes. Yeah, so Revel, if you do that, I would go quick. These boxes have gone up in the last week. When they first came out, I want to say they were around 125, between like 115, 125. They're all the way up to like 180 now. So definitely want to get on them while you can. All right, so here we go. We're now at the bottom of the box, by the way, guys. So we're halfway through. Ketel Marte, Jesus Luzardo. It's a nice one for Oakland. We've got Dylan Carlson, rated prospect for the Cardinals. That's going to Jared P. That is a Prism one as well, so a nice one there. The centering on that one's a little heavy on the right. That is one thing I've noticed with Donruss Optic. If the cards are actually, most of them are centered really well, but if they are off-centered, they seem to be a little right heavy. The other thing that I'm really happy with is this is the first Donruss product of the year, or Panini product of the year, that I have yet to see printing issues with. A lot of their cards have had printing issues this year. I'm not sure why. Here's a Dale Murphy for Atlanta. But I haven't noticed that with these as much. So Jared's a big fan of Carlson. I miss anything Indians? I don't believe you have. The big hit, Zach, since you were gone, is a Rafael Devers. This one's going to Jeff V as well. Jeff V is the only one that's not here, and he's having the break of a lifetime. Rafael Devers highlight on-card auto, numbered 4 out of 20. Just a beautiful card there. So that has been kind of the big hit of this box. So, but we do have some of the big rookies. We also have that Christian Yelich to 50. All right, so here we go. Next box, we've got Sandy Alcantara. Jonathan Daza, rated rookie for the Rockies. How about for Houston, a Nolan Ryan? Love that card on the 86 design. That's a cool looking card right there. A Nolan Ryan Prism 86 design like that. That's going out to Jeff P. Optic is, yeah, Optic is a good one. I like this much more than the Absolute product, even though Absolute is going for more money. I don't mind Absolute, but yeah, Donruss Optic is, I think, probably the better of the two. And then we have a Tristan Lutz for the Brewers, which is also going to James P. That is a rated prospect. Next pack. So I don't think we have a hot box. I think we would have had more than one auto by now. So sorry that I can't do hot boxes every time. I try. Okay, so here we go. A Domingo Leyba rated rookie for the Diamondbacks. There's the Christian Yelich base. We have another one. And look at this. For the Padres, we've got C.J. Abrams in back-to-back boxes. Rated prospect. Our Padres owner this time, Teresa. So Teresa pulls down a C.J. Abrams rated prospect. Nice one there. Yeah, no kidding. He and I don't want to make it sound like he was upset. He I think there was just some frustration that he wasn't able to get into the last couple breaks. So he had messaged me about it, and just said, "Hey, they're going so fast." So it wasn't like he was mad or anything. Christian Yelich and a Trey Mancini. This one going to the Orioles. This one going to Shalani. This is a red, white, and blue parallel. Mancini, unfortunately, going to be out for this season, but he should be back. This is going to be numbered 72 out of 150. So we've got a cool red, white, and blue parallel. So I really like those. Nice looking cards there. So there's a Trey Mancini numbered parallel. Had a great season last season. Just a bummer of what he's going through. But he will be back. All things hopefully will be back. But if he comes back and hopefully is playing for an improved Orioles team, Mancini just a solid player up and down. Has been for the last few years, but really put it all together last year. And continuing on, we've got Buster Posey. There's Kyle Lewis for the Mariners. We didn't get him in the last break, but we get him in this one. Before the Mariners, to Clark Sports Cards, we get a Kyle Lewis rated rookie. And we also have an auto in this box. So there's the Kyle Lewis rated rookie. And our auto is going to be, well, first we'll show the back card. So our back card is Dustin May. Dustin May obviously starting the season off real good. That's going to the Dodgers. That's going to Teresa. And for our auto, we're going to have a rated rookie, a Prizm. So this will be a parallel. This is awesome. And it is KL. So any guesses on KL? This should be the easiest guess ever because we literally just pulled that card. It is a Kyle Lewis on-card auto. That is going to Clark Sports Cards. He had 4 spots in this break. And that first box was a little rough. I'm not going to lie. I paid attention to that. That first box was a little rough. But we did 2 boxes, switched the teams up for him. We get a Kyle Lewis blue. And Dwight, it is 21 out of 75. So there we go. Making up for that first box for you. In the second box, beautiful Kyle Lewis. And what's even better is you've got the blue on blue and the blue auto on top of it. What did I say? It was numbered 21. I've been looking at this a lot lately and trying to get the number to the number. So just a beautiful Kyle Lewis auto there. Clark, congratulations on that one. We'll get that up for sure in the COD Garden. And don't forget, we also had the Dustin May for Teresa. And May has worked his way into top loader world as well. So this box produces 2 really nice autos. We should get some more parallels too. And who knows, although I don't think we have a hot box, we've got plenty of packs left. If we had a hot box, we would have to hit lots of autos starting like right now. But if we only get 2, a Devers and Kyle Lewis, both numbered, I'll take that all day long. So here we go. We've got Brian Anderson, Zach Collins rated rookie. Nice one there. We've got a Yelly All-Star Prizm. That's a beautiful card. Going to James. Sweet one there. There's Christian Yelich. We've got, for the Angels, Joe, glad to get it for you, a Mike Trout mythical. So we pulled the same 2 mythicals in the last box as well, the Judge and the Mike Trout, both very cool. So getting some sweet Mike Trout cards for Joe while we're at it. Lots of top loaders. My goodness. I'm so much more conscious about top loaders these days. With the craze. On Patreon the other day, you guys, I even put on there like, yo, these are like available right now. Like, you need to go get them. You're never going to find them again until like late September. Okay, so here we go. We've got Johnny Cueto. And for the Dodgers, there's Gavin. We haven't seen a ton of Gavin tonight, so we get the Gavin. Speaking of top loaders, we know Gavin's going to get one. So Teresa, congratulations on that. Shalani, mad at Dwight for the Kyle Lewis auto. Shalani, a big Mariners fan, so hashtag making Shalani jealous. So there's the Gavin. And then we've got Marco Gonzalez, Diamond King, and a Yordan Alvarez Illusions. Pulled this card in the first one as well. So there's the Yordan Alvarez for, who had that? That was Jeff Pullins. So we'll see if Dwight and Shalani want to make a trade of some sort. That is a beautiful Kyle Lewis, I will say that. So there's the Yordan. Got a few packs left. I think we got 3 packs left. And we will call it a break. And these packs all of a sudden have become really hard to open. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's try the other side. Let's try the other side. That's one thing with Panini. Yeah, see, sometimes it is crazy how glued on these are sometimes. All right, there we go. But with these Prizm cards too, these things are almost indestructible. These cards are not flimsy by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, so next pack. Eugenio Suarez. Rico Garcia for the Giants. That's going to Jeff V. And for the Brewers. Brewers having a quietly kind of a nice break here. There's a Keston Hira Prizm. I think that's the 3rd or the 4th Prizm we have pulled for the Brewers. So James gets himself a nice Keston. And for the Pirates, for Shalani, we have a Josh Bell Illusions. All right, next pack. We get... Come on, there we go. Haven't seen the Dominguez yet. Let's see if we can get a Dominguez in our last 2 packs. That'd be awesome. Here we go. Keston Hira base. Michael Baez for the Padres. Eddie Murray for the Orioles. Like that one. That's another Prizm. That's our second one of retired stars. Prizm 86 designs. I like them when they're on with the retired stars. Better than I do with the new stars. So there's an Eddie Murray for Shalani. And then we have a Chris Bryant for the Cubs, stained glass parallel. Yeah, it is close to scissor time. I only got one left, though. One more pack. So, next and last pack. Let's see if we can get some last pack mojo from the Rally Monkey. Put the old Rally Monkey on there. Sorry, Shalani. The Rally Monkey needs to come out tonight for sure. If the Angels are already down 3-0, which with their bullpen, they're probably down 8-0 now. And the fact that our bullpen basically has to pitch every stinking game from the 4th inning on. Here we go. Walker Buehler. Haven't seen Walker tonight, so there's the Walker Buehler. And Yoshitomo Satsugo. Lovely Satsugo there. Bat and cleanup for the Rays, by the way, guys. So, and a very talented Rays lineup. So keep an eye on Yoshi. Then we have another Mike Trout. So the Angels spot pulls just a ton of Mike Trouts in this break. I believe we got every one of the Mike Trout inserts. So there is the Mike Trout Diamond Kings. Nice one there for Joe. And we end the break on a Matt Chapman for Oakland stained glass. So you guys, obviously not the huge hits that we had in box 1. but obviously we weren't going to get that big of hits. But check this box out. This box, no slouch either. Just insane. Just insane how good these boxes are. So you always know when you got top loaders that you can barely fit in your hand. Okay, so we can count Trouts. So yeah, we can do, I'll do the first box again as well. So we've got Mike Trout for box 2. This is box 2. Yordan Alvarez Illusions. Mike Trout Mythical. Dustin May the rookie. Kyle Lewis rated rookie. CJ Abrams rated prospect. The Nolan Ryan, just like that card. Beautiful card right there. 86 design. The Dylan Carlson rated prospect Prizm. The Aaron Judge Mythical. The Sheldon Noose rated rookie Prizm. Aristides Aquino, that is the rated rookie base. Eloy Jimenez Prizm. Ronald Acuna Jr. Mythical. Joe Adele rated prospect. Mike Trout All-Stars. So that's our third Mike Trout. Justin Dunn rated rookie Prizm. So Mariners had a great break here. Trey Mancini, red, white, and blue parallel. That is numbered 72 out of 150. The Christian Yelich blue Optic Diamond Kings. That is numbered 1 out of 50. Nice Christian Yelich right there. The Matt Chapman pink Velocity parallel. That is numbered 111 out of 199. The Luis Robert rated rookie. The Gavin Lux rated rookie. The Bo Bichette rookie. The Yordan Alvarez rookie. So all 4 of our big rookies right there. And our 2 autos, a Kyle Lewis rated rookie blue, numbered 21 out of 75. And a Rafael Devers highlights on card auto, red parallel, numbered 4 out of 20. So like I said, both these boxes, I mean, with the rookies that we pulled out of this box and the 2 parallel autos, both numbered lower than 100. Amazing box right there. Like I said, if it was even half as good, I was going to be happy. That box was much more than half as good. So that is box 2. Again, thank you for everyone that got in the break. Really appreciate the support that you guys give week in and week out. Really fun to do, especially now that we have baseball going and we actually know what some of these players are doing on the field. And just a real nice, break. Here's box 1 again, because box 2, even though it was that good, not quite what box 1 was. Now, box 1 did not produce the rookies that box 2 did. However, box 1 did produce the following. Hold on, I've got it kind of out of order. We started with Anthony K, rated rookie. Now keep in mind, this is Urban's birthday, so as we see Toronto cards come up, these are all for his birthday. 31 out of 199. The Bo Bichette rookies. The Kevin Newman, red, white, and blue for the Pirates. That one was numbered 2 out of 150. The Dustin May rookie. Since we had a hot box, we have 5 autos in this. We've got Davey Grulian. That is numbered 8 out of 125. That one's going to our Phillies owner in box 1. Is the purple Prizm parallel. We had the Cody Bellinger Black Stars parallel. Beautiful card there. The Sheldon Noose Prizm rated rookie. Justin Dunn rated rookie Prizm. CJ Abrams rated prospect. The Tony Gwynn. I just love it with the old stars on there, with the 86 Prizm design. The Joe Adele rated prospect. The Mike Trout Mythical. The Yordan Alvarez Illusions. The Aaron Judge Mythical. We got pulled all those cards in the same, in both boxes. We had Matt Thaiss, rated rookie Prizm Auto. Nice one there. The Bo Bichette base auto. going to Urban for his birthday. The Zach Collins rated rookie black, and that was numbered 45 out of 50. We had the Bobby Witt Jr., and then just the banger, the 1/1 Yandy Diaz Signature Series Gold Vinyl Superfractor to round that out. Very nice boxes all around. So, you guys, that's the break. Thank you for everyone that got in. And next week, we don't slow down, we speed up. So next week going to be a fun week. The calendar turns to August, so obviously next week is going to be let's celebrate Patreon's week. And we will obviously be doing Topps Chrome. I've got jumbo boxes, and I'm assuming I'll be doing them for fairly inexpensive. I think what I'm going to try and do is probably, we'll see. I think I'm going to do one break where it's just $10 a spot for Topps Chrome. So, Teresa, thank you very much. So for Topps Chrome, I do have jumbos. There's 5 autos in those boxes, tons of cards in them as well. Those boxes are hovering around $400 right now, but in fact, I think they are $400. But that's I try and buy far in advance, so I don't pay those prices. So I will pass the savings on to you at least for one of the boxes. So for patrons, I think I'm going to do like a $10 spot. $10 a spot for Topps Chrome, which I think comes out next Friday. So we'll probably do like a Sunday break or something. I'll announce it. But once I announce it on Patreon, it'll be that way. I do have quite a few boxes coming in, so I think I'm going to do a couple different formats. I'll probably break it for more than 1 week. Should be a really fun product. I'm going to try and keep the price as cheap as I possibly can. I did buy boxes at different times because even though I bought them a while ago, I did buy them in waves. So yeah, we'll see how Topps Chrome's. But for next week, definitely if you're interested in Topps Chrome, I'm going to be doing a cool break for the patrons. And then I hope to include some Topps Chrome in the Patreon packs for August. So if you are one of the patrons that gets packages, Topps Chrome should be in there. I will be announcing what we're doing for August and kind of what the perks are going to be for August for Patreon. If you are watching and are not a Patreon, I think most of you that are in here are, but if you're watching and are not a Patreon, definitely go check that out. You can also get membership benefits over on YouTube as well. So if you want to just do it all on YouTube, you could do it that way. But the main place to get into breaks is definitely over on Patreon. So we'll be doing Topps Chrome. We'll be announcing all the perks. I'll be doing my big review on Topps Chrome. I've already started working on that and doing a lot of the research. So that'll be happening next week as well. August is a great month for baseball cards. Hopefully the season can stay afloat and we get these and we start seeing some more card values kind of going up and down, not based on speculation, but based on performance. That would be really neat. But I think August is going to be a really fun month, guys. So with all that being said, we are coming up at 11:15. Elkanon says he wants to brag a little. Got to brag a little. He said, dude, I pulled a Nolan Arenado case hit auto to 15 from Museum Collection in ABC's break. So yes, Museum Collection. Boy, I got into BITG stuff last night and I struck out on Museum Collection hard. I struck out like really hard last night. I was actually kind of disappointed, but I do like the look of those cards. If you got the Nolan Arenado, that is kind of awesome. So yeah, that is cool. And then since you're here, Elkanon, I'm not sure if you saw this. This is what we pulled tonight. A Yandy Diaz 1/1. It's been a while since I pulled the 1/1. So This is my brag as well. A 1/1 Yandy Diaz gold vinyl, Yandy Diaz auto. A sweet card there. And we also got Urban a Bichette auto tonight for his birthday. So I'm really happy about that. By the way, Urban, since you're leaving, have a wonderful birthday tomorrow. Not sure if you're streaming or not, but if you are, I will try and stop by and say hello. So you guys, with that, I'm kind of just rambling on this end of the world. I hope you guys all liked the break tonight. I think we had 2 really good boxes. I think everyone's going to go away happy with cards, which is awesome. Be on the lookout for Topps Chrome next week. I think I think I'm going to be able to get that to you guys really cheap. And with that, go Angels. I'm going to go be depressed and figure out that even the Mariners can beat us. No offense, Shalani. But we'll be doing all that next week. So until then, guys, good luck on all of your personal pack rips and good luck in other breaks that you are in. Be good to your family. Be good to your friends. Be good to your neighbors. I am signing